Hello, 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 hello.
Now Prasham is the new batsman in, ready to face the last ball of the over. And he is missing his line. He has to bowl this one again. Sumit going for his last delivery. What a side of delivery it was, and what a way to finish the over. And now, by the end of the fourth over, the score is 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. And both the wickets have been claimed in this over, in Sumit's over. So it will be interesting to see how many wickets he can get in today's match. They started off with a white ball. He's missing his line on the very first ball of this over. This time he has played that shot towards the third man. The player there had stopped the ball. There's a chance of there was a chance of run out if the throw was being made direct to the stump. But nevertheless, good fielding efforts. And what a dive by the keeper to save that ball. And as it is the power play going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And this time he is missing his line. It's a white ball again. So yes, as the power play is going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle, one standing at the deep fine leg and another at the deep and another at the long off. And this time the player standing at the third man has made the mistake and the ball has went all the way to the boundary ropes. It's a foul. There is a strong appeal. There is a strong appeal, but the umpire isn't interested in this one. He thinks otherwise. This time played it through the middle. The striker wants to go for a run, but then non-striker denies. And a good decision by the non-striker, because if they would have went for a run, it would have been a run out over here. There's two balls left of this over. It's 39 for 2. This time it was a short pitch delivery, and it's umpire signals white ball. He is missing his line. This time he has knocked him off. It's a wicket. It's taken him down. It's Prasham who has been sent back to the pavilion. And Anirban has got his first wicket. What a side of delivery it was. What a huge blow to the batting side. 3 batsmen have already been sent back to the pavilion. And that too in the power play itself. going to be interesting to see how this match goes ahead, because it looks like the bowlers are going to dominate today in this match. This time play towards the third man and a dot ball. And with this, the score after the end of the fifth over is 41 for the loss of 3 wickets. And now it's time for the last over of the power play. This time he has played that shot towards the point, and that one has went all the way to the boundary. It's a 4. It's Sumit who has been brought back into attack. It will be interesting to see will he get a wicket over here, because he has got already 1 wicket and one was the run out in his over. This time there is a strong appeal. There is a strong appeal from the bowler. But the umpire isn't interested. He thinks otherwise. This time he has taken that one for a lower full toss, and he has sent that ball all the way to the boundary towards the point. And it's a 4. This time he has flicked it into the gap and went for a single. A good throw by the fielder standing at the fine leg. This time he's missing his line. A white ball. Now there's 2 balls left of this power play. It's a swing and a miss. And looking at the field setup, there's one at the fine leg, one at the extra covers, one at the covers, one at the mid off, one at the mid on, one at the square leg, one at the mid wicket, and one at deep third man, and another at deep fine leg. This is the field setup currently. This time the bowler is missing his line. A white again. Second white ball of the over. This time he tried to play it down the ground, but it's a swing and a miss again. And now by the end of the 6th over, end of the power play, the score is 52 for the loss of 3 wickets. Started off with the dot ball, and now as it is the end of the power play, the captain can have more fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And looking at the field setup, there is one fielder at the long off, one at the deep covers, one at the deep mid wicket, one at the deep square leg, one at the fine leg, one at the third man, one at long on, one at extra covers. This is the field setup right now. So I think the bowler should use the field wisely and he should bowl those accurate line and length to get the batsman into his trap. Played it towards the point and went for a single. Umpire signals white ball. Bowler is missing his line. This time he has played that shot through the covers and went for a single. Bowler is missing his line again. One more white ball. Second white ball of the over. Umpire signals white ball again. Batsman on the strike, Mahendra Kotari, has played 165 matches till now and has scored 1,717 runs. So it will be interesting to see what kind of contribution he can give today. And with this shot, he has hit that one for a boundary towards the leg side. So it will be interesting to see what kind of contribution he can give today. And with this shot, he has hit that one for a boundary. The bowler is missing his line again. Fourth wide ball of the over. The bowler needs to be more precise with his line. He can't just give away runs like this. Already considered 11 runs till now. This time played the shot towards the point, went up for a single. And with this shot, the over finally comes to an end. And now, after the end of the 7th over, the score is 64 for the loss of 3 wickets. There is one fielder kept there in the gully. And the bowler is making some changes in the field setup. Is he setting up a trap over here for the batsman? The fielder at the gully has been sent back to the deep third man. He's constantly making some changes in the field setup. It will be interesting to see whether he gets a wicket over here. This time he plays the shot towards the extra covers and goes for a single. Right now it's Pranay on strike. This man has played 55 matches and scored 917 runs. It will be interesting to see what kind of performance he can offer today to his team. Played through the covers and went up for a single. They're dealing with singles currently, constantly changing the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking. Played towards the point and went up for a single. Towards the point and went up for a single. commendable that how the bowler is being willy and keeping it tight for the batsman. That the batsman has to constantly deal with singles and doubles at the moment. What a delivery it was! Eh, What a side of what a pitch of delivery it was. This time it's a full toss. The umpire signals no ball. He's exceeding the height limit. And now it's time for the free hit. A full toss. No. Is Mahendra going to go for a boundary over here? Is he going to take the full advantage of this ball? It's actually the time to take the advantage of that ball because it's free hit. Not going to get out. This one, this time, he swings it hard. But he gets caught out at the covers. This time, he swings it hard. The non-striker goes for a run and he misses. He could have got run out over there. Played straight towards the long off and went up for a single. Played straight. It's Meet Flora into attack. This time he has played that shot into the gap and went for a single. It's Meet Flora into attack. This time he has played that shot. This time he pulls it off towards the fine leg. But there is a fielder. He won't get it done. But what a shot this time he pulls it off. And I think he got hurt over there. bowler bowls the short pitch delivery. The batsman plays it towards the third man and goes for a single. They're constantly dealing with singles. But if they want to set up a massive total, a massive target for the opposition team, they should start dealing with boundaries now. This time he has played that shot towards the point, and that one has went all the way, running towards the boundary ropes. He has played that shot. It's a 4. Finally a boundary. I guess Mahendra heard what I said, that they really need a boundary over here to accelerate the innings. What a deliberate was. The keeper misses, and they get a single. And now after the end of the 9th over, the score is 77 with a loss of 3 wickets. This time he has played that one into the gap, went up for a single, wanted to turn back for a 2. But the non-striker denied. We're standing at the crease now. What a brilliant delivery it was. All the bowlers are looking like they are in full boss mood. Every delivery is a problem for the batsman. This time the batsman solved that problem and sent the ball all the way to the boundary. It's a 4. Is a problem for the batsman. This time a boundary by Pranay. I think if the batting team needs boundaries consistently, I should keep appreciating the bowlers over here, because as soon as I appreciate any of the bowling team member over here, the batsman goes for a boundary. This is what I have seen right now from last 2 balls. This time he has sweep that shot towards the fine leg, and that one as well all the way to the boundary ropes. From from last two balls.
It's a 4.
This time he has
One
sweep
more,
that
one more boundary by
towards
Pranay.
the final. It seems like the Pranay is all set now, and he will go for back-to-back boundaries now, and he will charge over the bowler and take revenge of 3 wickets. There is an appeal. And now by the end of the 10th over, the score is 86 for the loss of 3 wickets. And now it's the time for drinks break, where the strategies will be discussed. And now it will be interesting to see after the drinks break which team is going to dominate. Because as of now, before the drinks break, it has been a quite balanced in 10 overs. It has been balanced all the way. Sometimes it was the bowling team who was leading, sometimes it was the batters was taking over the bowlers. This time tried to play down the ground, but the ball hits the stump. And then the striker denies to go for a single. This time he has sent this one out of the ground. A boundary six. This time he has hit that one hard, but there is a fielder standing at the boundary at the long on, and he will save that. And now by the end of the 11th over, the score is 102 for the loss of 3 wickets. It looks like the batsman thought that it can be a white ball. The batsman thought that it was a white ball, but it wasn't. It was actually inside the line. This time he pulls it off towards the leg side, goes for a single. This time he plays off towards the point, goes for a single, and the non-striker wants to go for two, but the striker isn't looking towards the non-striker, hence it's just a single there. A flighted delivery, and he's played that shot towards the mid wicket, and that one went all the way running towards the boundary ropes.
Flighted delivery and is played that shot towards the midwick.
And now by the end of the 12th over, the score is 109 for the loss of 3 wickets. This time he plays it straight down the ground. There is a fielder chasing the ball. He slips there and saves the ball. Going towards the boundary. And save those 3 crucial runs from the team. Great efforts by the fielder. Standing at the long on. There is an appeal. There is an appeal. And he has been knocked off.
There is an appeal. There is an appeal.
And the batsman has been knocked off. He has been sent back. And finally the 4th wicket. This time he has drived it. Pranay has played the shot towards the leg side. Went up for a single. Will they turn back for a 2? Sunil wanted to turn back for a 2, but Pranay denied. on strike. Sunil Punjabi. This man has played 24 matches till now and scored 95 runs and got 20 wickets. The bowler is missing his line. It's a white ball. One extra run added to the team's total. Brilliant bowling, pure control, and pure intent. He's keeping it tight, making it difficult for Sunil. And now, by the end of the 13th over, the score is 1-1-3 for the loss of 4 wickets. It's Pranay back on strike now, batting at 32 off 27 balls. There's an appeal again, but the umpire isn't interested. The keeper and the bowler thinks there is an edge. This time he steps out and plays that shot over the long fielder. And that one has went sailing over the boundary ropes. It's a 6.
This time he steps out and plays that shot.
And now Pranay has reached 38 of 29 balls. He sweeps it off into the gap. Wet goes for a single quickly. And then for a second, is there going to be a run out? No, he dives in. And that is some aggressive running between the wickets, turning ones into twos. This time he's played that shot towards the point. There was a bowler present over there, but he fumbles. And that one goes towards the boundary. It's a 4. Now he has reached 43. Just 7 runs away from his 50.
Shot towards.
This time he plays it Over the wicket fielder, and that one goes racing towards the boundary. What a brilliant shot it was.
This
Sad.
plays it.
There was 4 written all over it. Now by the end of the 14th over, the score is 129 for the loss of 4 wickets. A short pitch delivery, and he plays a loose shot in there, and that one goes racing towards the boundary because there was no one there, the deep third man.
A short
First
pitch
boundary by
delivery
Sunil.
plays a loose shot.
It's Sumit who's bowling, the man who has got wicket. What a pitch of delivery it was. Made it difficult for the batsman. This time he plays it through the covers, and that one goes racing towards the boundary ropes. One more boundary by Sunil in this over.
This time he plays it through the cover.
The man standing on non-strike is on 47, just 3 runs away from his 50. This time he flicks it off into the gap. There is a race going on between the ball and the fielder. The fielder will stop it and throw it back to the keeper, and they will take a single over here. And now it's Pranay on strike, batting at 47 of just 32 balls. Just 3 runs away from his 50. Will Sumit let him complete his 50 over here? What a pitch of delivery it was, but the keeper makes a mistake over here. And the ball goes towards the boundary, but the fielder stops it, and they will take a single. And the umpire signal buys. Just one ball left of this over. It's 139 for 4. It's Sunil back on strike. The batsman who got 2 boundaries from this over. This time he flicks it off into the gap. But no run from this one. And now by the end of the 15th over, the score is 139 for the loss of 4 wickets. He flicks it into the gap towards the square leg, goes for a single. And now it's Pranay back on strike. Just 2 runs away from his 50. Till now, Pranay has played 7 shot for 4s and 1 shot for the 6. Will he complete his 50 with a boundary or with a double? He's taken a single over here. He's now at 49. This time Anirban is missing his line. A white ball. Can Anirban manage a wicket over here? He's already got one. Strong appeal made by the bowler and the keeper. Well, umpire signal buys. This time he pulls it off into the gap, and that one goes racing towards the boundary rope. And it's a 4. With this shot, he completes his 50.
This time he pulls it off into the gap, and that one goes racing
What a knock.
towards the ball.
A 50 of just 36 balls. Playing at the strike rate of 147. There was a direct hit. The batsman wanted to go for it second, but there was a fielder standing at the mid wicket. He already had the ball in his hand. Now by the end of the 16th over, the score is 149 for the loss of 4 wickets. The only batsman who has stood here from the start, it's Pranay. This bowler has got some pace. I think this bowler can get some wickets over here and give that breakthrough, a much needed breakthrough for his team. That's a swing and a miss. And this is ruthless bowling. He's keeping the pace in the game. He's making it difficult for the batsman. This time there is an appeal from the keeper and the bowler. But the umpire isn't interested. But what a lethal Yorker it was. This man has got some pace. He can take those wickets. He needs to keep that line precise. This time the batsman plays a shot towards the covers and that one goes for a boundary. That line.
Besides this time the bat
Here it's Vishal standing over here at the boundary at the long on, and he says that it would have been a wicket, but the fielder standing there didn't put an effort. This time he plays it high in there. There were almost every fielder over there, but some misunderstanding happened, and everyone just
For this time he plays it high
waited
in
for each other
there.
to
There was
complete the catch, but actually no one did. This time he takes it off for a full toss, flicks it into the gap, and that one goes racing towards the boundary, but stops just before the boundary ropes. And they will take two over here. And now by the end of the 17th over, the score is 157 for the loss of 4 wickets. He takes it off for a full toss and send that one towards the fine leg for a boundary. A boundary by Sunil.
takes it off for a full toss and send that one.
He flicks this one into the gap, and the fielder standing there at the mid wicket stops it by showing off his football skills. They will take a single over here. This time he plays it huge. What a brilliant shot. That one has sent out of the ground. A 6. And again by Pranay. He's batting at 63 now of just 40 balls. At a strike rate of 157. Time he steps out and plays that shot high. There is a fielder standing at the long on, but he falls short. And they took a single over here. There was an appeal from the bowler for the run out. But I think he forgot that his hands were involved in that wicket, in that stumping first, and not the ball. He didn't collect the ball first and then stumped. He did it vice versa. This time he steps out, and there could have been a chance of stumping over there.
Vice
It
versa.
could have been an opportunity
This time he steps out.
for taking the fifth wicket down. Just one delivery left of this over. This time he plays it high towards the cover. There is a fielder standing at the long off, and he saves the ball with his football skills. They will take only a single. And now the score after the end of the 18th over is 172 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mead brought back into attack for his last over. He has been turned the most expensive bowler today for this team. But trust me, this man has got some pace and he can take wickets over here. He can manage to send a batsman back. This time the batsman tries to pull it away and he has been knocked off.
He can take wickets over here.
Way I said, this man has got some pace and he can take that wicket, and he took it.
This time the batsman tries
Steele has
to
been sent back. What a side for the bowler, and what a pitch of delivery it was. And after this wicket, we can hear those chants again on the ground by the bowling team. Ganpati Bappa Moria. And now the 4 ball left of Meets over. Can he manage one more wicket over here? Can he? Kaushal Trivedi is the new batsman in. He has played 126 matches till now and has scored 1588 runs. A swing and a miss. And what a pitch of delivery it was. A brilliant delivery. I think the bowler was unlucky over here that he didn't got a wicket over here. It was that a good delivery. This time he plays a shot through the covers. There was a player at the boundary and he makes a mistake. And it's a 4. The batting team gets 4 runs over here. Because of the mistake of the fielder, he fumbled over there. This time he flicks it off into the gap and that one goes racing towards the boundary ropes. And it's a 4. One more boundary.
This time he flicks it off into the gap and that one goes.
2 back-to-back boundaries by Kaushal. Just one ball left of Meets over. Is he going to make a comeback? And is he going to claim a wicket over here? This time he drives it through the covers, goes for a single. And now by the end of the 19th over, the score is 182 for the loss of 5 wickets. Now just 1 over left of this innings. This time he plays it off high in there. There is Vishal running towards the ball, but he misses.
Simon plays it off high in there. There's Vishal running
Now it's just
towards
one ball
it.
left of this inning. This time he plays it towards the long off and goes for a single, and they will turn back for it too. And the non-striker even wanted to turn back for a three. And now by the end of the first inning, the score is 193 for the loss of 6 wickets. And now the target. Now the target for the team Oberoi Gladiators is 194. time he plays it towards the leg side, goes for a single. A commendable start by Sunil. Started off with 3 dot balls, 3 consecutive dot balls. A short pitch delivery, and he pulls that towards the fine legs and a dot ball. This time he plays it huge, and that one has went sailing over the boundary ropes. It's a six. He perfectly timed that one. This time he plays it again towards the mid wicket and goes for a single. This time he plays it straight down the ground, and that one goes racing towards the boundary. It's a four. Second boundary from this over. time he plays it in the air. There was a fielder standing at the mid wicket, and there was a clear chance of wicket. Then he threw for a run out, but he misses. He threw that one towards the keeper, but it was non-striker's end. But there was a possibility of getting a wicket, and two opportunities missed on a single ball of getting a wicket. Let's see how expensive this wicket is going to cost them. This time he plays it high, and this one has went in the air. And this one goes running towards the boundary ropes. The batsman finds himself lucky that there was no one standing there at the long off. And now by the end of the second over, the score is 18 for the loss of no wickets. This time he has played it huge. Again towards the long on, and it's a one bounce four. There is an appeal from the bowler and the keeper, and the umpire signals out, but the batsman is clearly not happy with the decision. He thinks that ball is hitting above his waistline, and it will miss stumps. The umpire thinks otherwise, and it's a wicket. The batsman has to go back. He can't argue with the umpire over here. First wicket for Sunil and for his team. Anirban is the new batsman in. Anirban has played 44 matches till now and has scored 648 runs. A crisp drive, but no run from this one. Now just a delivery left of this over. This time he flicks it off into the gap, and that one goes racing towards the boundary ropes. It's a four. A four on the very last ball of the over. And Now by the end of the third over, the score is 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. It's pace ball brought into attack and has knocked him off on the very first ball. The batsman has been sent back. What a pitch of delivery it was. The bowlers are being absolutely the bowlers are being absolutely ruthless with the bowling. They're making it very difficult for the batting team to score here. Second wicket down for the batting team, the Oberoi Gladiators. And that's what a pitch of delivery it was. A short pitch delivery, a direct bouncer. This man has got some unreal pace. He can take those crucial wickets for his team. Well defended. He defended it well. What a kind of pace has this man got? Because he is making it very difficult for the batting team, for the batsmen on the crease to go for hits. He's just dominating over here. He's literally ruling over the batsman. See, look again. One more dot ball, dot after dot. With every dot ball he's bowling, is pushing the opponent onto the back foot. And I'm telling you, this bowler can be a key bowler for the bowling team. It's Kaushal Trivedi. And now at the end of the fourth over, the score is 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. And as it is the power play going on, the captain can have only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This time he has drived it, and that one has went racing towards the boundary ropes. A boundary throw from the shot. And as it is the power play going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The one standing at a deep third man and another at a deep extra cover. This time he plays it towards the point. And I guess the ball has hit the fielder at the point. But he says he's okay. Brilliant effort by the fielder. A swing and a miss. But no, the umpire signals wide ball. The bowler is missing his line this time. And it's a wide ball. What a pitch of delivery. The bowlers are in full boss mood. Every delivery is a problem for the batsman. This time the batsman has played it huge. This one has went high in the air, but the fielder standing at the deep extra cover drops it. The catch has been dropped. It's the only it's only the catch which has been dropped or the opportunity of winning this match. It's Kaushal brought back into attack, but he's missing his line on the very first ball. It's a wide ball. The non-striker has went for a run, and there was a chance of a run out over here. But the throw has been delayed, and so has the wicket. This time Kaushal is missing his line and he has to bowl this one again. It's a wide ball. This time he has played that one towards the point and no run from this one. The bowler is making some changes in the field setup. As it is the power play going on, there can be only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle, and right now it's one at the long on, and that's it. Kaushal is missing his line again, and it's one more wide ball over here. He needs to be more precise with his line. He can't just give away runs like this. This time he goes for full and delivery, but the batsman flicks it off into the gap towards the fine leg, and that's one goes running towards the boundary rope, and it's a 4. A boundary it is. This time he plays it huge, and that one goes sailing out of the boundary ropes, and it's a 6. And now with just one ball left of this over, it's already 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now with this, the power play has come to an end. And now the captain can have more fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The bowler is missing his line. One more white ball. has defended that one well. And a dot ball again. This time he plays it off, huge in the air, and that one has went all the way towards the boundary rope. It's a one bounce four. What a brilliant shot it was. Perfectly timed. This time he plays it into the gap towards the square leg and goes for a single. Strong appeal from the bowler and the keeper. The umpire isn't interested. This time the bowler is missing his line. It's a wide ball. Until now, 7 extra deliveries have been bowled by the bowling team. This time he flicks it off into the gap towards the filing, and that one goes racing towards the boundary rope. It's a 4. he plays it straight. Goes for a single. The bowler is making some changes in the field setup. He's constantly moving the fielders from here to there. The striker wanted to go for a run. The non-striker denied. This time he plays it hard towards the long off and will take a single. A flighted delivery but missing line, and it's a white ball. This time he played it through the mid wicket and went for a single. A drive towards the long off and a single. They're dealing with singles now, not going behind boundaries. There is an appeal from the bowler and the keeper, but the umpire thinks otherwise. Just a gentle push towards the point, and that one has went racing all the way towards the boundary ropes. A much needed boundary to relieve the pressure, to release the pressure, and they must be feeling relieved after the shot. now the score of the team Oberoi Gladiators after the end of the ninth over is 73 for the loss of 2 wickets. This time he has played that one huge, and this one has went sailing out of the boundary ropes. It's a six. This time it plays it straight down the ground. This time he has find that gap. There was a fielder, but he missed that opportunity of saving that ball. And this one has went running towards the boundary. A four before the drinks break. And now after the end of the 10th over, the score is 91 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now the team Oberoi Gladiators require 103 runs in 60 balls. Just a gentle push towards the point and a dot ball. The batsman looks all set to go for a boundary, but this time he flicks it off into the gap towards the mid wicket and goes for a single. This time he has taken that one for a full toss, and this one has went all the way to the boundary ropes. And it's a four. This time he has played that one huge and sent that one to the boundary ropes. And it's a six. He's hit that one towards the point fielder and went for a single. This time he has taken that one for a full toss and sent it sailing out of the ground. And it's a six again. The shot was so powerful that the ball has been lost. And we finally got the ball back. Just a gentle push towards the third man and went up for a single. The player dived in to save that, but he failed. And the fielder there was chasing the ball towards the boundary ropes, but the ball finishes the race first towards the boundary. And the ball wins the race. And it's a four. Four written all over it. And with this shot, Anirban has completed his 53 of just 26 balls with a strike rate of 203. What a knock. A knock to remember. He stood up when his team needed him the most. This time a shot towards the point, and this one has went racing towards the boundary ropes. And one more four over here. Back to back boundaries. This was a Rishabh Pant type of shot. He played that one towards the boundary and he gets those big runs over here. There is a strong appeal. The umpire isn't interested. And now, by the end of the 12th over, the score is 129 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now the team Oberoi Gladiators require 65 runs in 48 balls. This time he takes it off for a lower full toss and plays it towards the square leg for a boundary. And it's a 4. A 4 by Navjivan. He's batting at 61 right now of just 30 balls. now by the end of the 13th over, the score is 142 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now the batsman Sid is just 8 runs away from his 50. Sunil brought back into attack. This time he plays it off towards the third man, and that one goes racing towards the boundary ropes, and it's a 4 again. 4 written all over it. There's no need to run for that. This time just a gentle push, and no run from this one. Now he's just 4 runs away from his 50 in this match. This time a drive towards the point, and this one goes racing all the way towards the point, but the fielder saves the ball with his fielding efforts, showing off his football skills, and he saves those 4 crucial runs for the team. This time he plays it straight down the ground, but the bowler stops himself. And it's Anirban on strike right now, playing at 61. And with this, after the end of the 14th over, the score is 147 for the loss of 2 wickets, and now the team Oberoi Gladiators require 47 runs in 36 balls. It's Kaushal brought back into attack, the man without that lethal pace. This man has got some unreal pace, and the team very well knows that he's someone who can take a wicket at this point when they need a wicket. This time he finds an edge, and that one goes all the way running towards the boundary through the third man area. And it's a 4. A 4 written all over it. This time he steps out and plays that one through the long on, and that one has went racing all towards the boundary rope, and it's a 4. There's no need to run for that. It's a 4. 4 runs out of the team's total. This time he plays it again towards the fine leg and finds his way all the way to the boundary. This time he plays it high, straight down the ground, and that one goes racing towards the boundary rope, and he finds a way towards the boundary again. It feels like there is a GPS set on the boundary over there, because they are hitting constantly back-to-back boundaries at the moment. This time he has flicked that one, and this one has went sailing out of the boundary ropes, and it's a 6. Now the team over Gladiators needs only 20 runs of 28 balls. Both the batsmen looks like they are in hurry to finish this match. This time he plays a tie over the mid-wicket fielder and finds his way to the boundary again. One more 6. And now it's just 14 runs needed to win this match, to take this win home. He takes it off for a full toss, and that one has been sent high in the air. And I guess the fielder has saved that one. But it's a no ball. The bowler was the bowler bowled that one for a full toss, and the full toss was exceeding the height limit. And now it's time for the free hit. He'll take full advantage of that ball. This time he has played that one straight down the ground, and that one has went all the way towards the boundary ropes. And it's a 4. A 4 written all over it. This time the ball finds its way towards the boundary, and the umpire signals byes. He plays this one towards the mid wicket and goes for a single. Now only 3 runs needed to win this match, to take this win home. And the team Navjivan Warriors have got the little champion to attack. And this time he drives it away through the covers, and he sends that one all the way to the boundary ropes. And with this shot, the team Oberoi Gladiators have won this match by 8 wickets. And with this shot, the team Oberoi Gladiators have won this match by 6 wickets.